Cumtown Premium. And I guess what, guys? You know, the
What's
regular episode this week, I was a little sleepy, kind of out of it.
You didn't have enough creatine.
I didn't have what?
You said you didn't have enough creatine.
That's not what I said. I just wanted to go to the
BPACs?
The BCAAs. No, I just wanted to go to the gym, and I couldn't go to the gym. But I'm feeling great today.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. I had chicken and waffles for breakfast.
For
Champion's
breakfast?
meal.
Wait, is that what they say in Greek? Waffles?
Waffles. Yes, actually it is.
Motherfucker.
Hello, waffla.
We're going to try and do another one where I'm gaming while doing the podcast. I think that helps.
No chance does it help.
No, it does. The last
I
time I
don't
did
think
it, it worked pretty well. You got to do two things at once, and when you do two things at once,
You look so stupid right now. You look like you have a fucking triple chin. This makes you the fattest you could possibly look.
yeah.
Nick is resting the microphone on his chin and holding his face all the way down into his body
I'm trying to game.
while he's gaming, while he's playing Call of Duty.
This is Battlefield 1 still. I've been
whatever.
playing this game for a year now.
You know what I play? Call of Booty.
Yeah.
And it's when I have sex.
This is when black men request you.
No.
Where's that little fat boy at? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gay, but I got jail tendencies. I got prison tendencies. Yeah.
Tendencies?
I got tendencies left over from my days as a criminal.
As a colonel?
Criminal.
Oh, a criminal.
Like Criminal the Frog.
A criminal, yeah.
Criminal
They both want to
Sanders.
fuck Miss Piggy.
Yeah, dude. That's true. They do both want to fuck Miss Piggy. Both those kinds of guys. just Miss Piggy, where she discovers her self-worth by hanging out at the mall.
Oh, Tyrone
Yeah.
thinks. Is that a good Miss Piggy?
Yeah.
Oh, Tyrone.
I don't
say
know
it. I
Miss
should just use
Piggy.
my normal voice.
I don't know what Miss Piggy sounds like.
Oh,
That's
let me
good.
get some frog
Is this
cock.
good? Miss Piggy here.
No.
No, is that not what
It's
she
weird
sounds like?
that, right, their kids are either frogs if they're boys or pigs if they're girls.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. That's
That's a
what-
fucked up pussy that she's got.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's, yeah, maybe,
They should come out half and half.
yeah, right? They should have some sort of freak.
They should be pigs with
Yeah.
gills. Do frogs have gills?
Yeah, they do.
Nice. They should be pigs that can jump high as shit. Ooh, imagine what pig frog legs would taste like. People say frog legs are good. I don't trust them.
Man,
Yeah, I've had 'em once.
French food sucks.
Well, sometimes they make a nice steak because they just fucking douse that shit in butter.
Yeah.
French people are stupid.
Yeah, I mean the French can.
Do you like Bernaise sauce?
What is? I like hollandaise. Is that French?
Damn.
Hollandaise?
No, it's from Holland.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hollandaise. Hollandaise.
Hollandaise.
What's Bernaise?
Francois or
Bernaise. This
Hollandaise?
bear cum.
Oh, nice.
Bernaise is like I think a butter-based
Oh, I'm
sauce.
listening.
I'm probably wrong. I'm gonna get like a
I know bechamel. Bechamel.
Yeah.
In Greek, we call it bechamel.
Yeah.
You know what? I realize a lot of Greek words are just French words.
Mhm.
Yeah, a Greek isn't a real
Ascenseur.
language.
We have no word for elevator. We call it an ascenseur. And that's just the French word for elevator.
Yeah, Greeks are stupid people.
No! Take it back.
Were you yelling at me or the cat?
You, bitch.
You were yelling at the cat. No one speaks
I
to
was
me this
yelling
way.
at you, you fucking slut. You little Battlefield 1 playing cock smoker. That's why your dumbass just got battled down with that little fucking
Yeah,
hammer.
you got owned. You
That guy
piece of
just
shit.
pwned your ass,
No,
bitch.
I need to
What's-
find. You know what? This
Who
is why
was
we
it?
need.
What was his name?
He's on the Germans.
This is why we need mic stands on the show, so
So you can
So you
game.
can
so I can game while doing the podcast. But anyways, I mean, all I'm saying is I'm in a good mood, and I feel like this is going to be a better episode than the last one. Already, I'm feeling just really on.
Yes,
And definitely
absolutely.
focused on what's
You
going to happen.
definitely are. You just fucked up Darkanes with a Narcane revolver.
You're
Dark
fighting the
Hazy.
French right now, and you're the Germans.
No. Are you the Nazis?
I
No,
don't
it's
know
World
what
War
it
Yo,
One.
Major Wolf 1009 just fucked your ass
is. You
with a
shot me
Bodio.
in the back of the
1889.
head.
We have sucked off objective penis.
Well, anyways, today is Women's Day, dude.
It's Women's March.
the J20.
Nice.
J20. It stands for.
Because it is Women's Day, I am making a one-time offer. DM me and I will eat your pussy because of Women's Day.
Yeah, if Stav doesn't eat a pussy by 12 p.m., he's gonna turn into a
Stav's
pumpkin.
trying to snack on that clit.
Yes, baby. My 2 favorite snacks: flaming hot Cheetos and little clitties.
Yeah.
It's like I don't even like flaming hot Cheetos that much. They're too hot.
They're too hot for you?
I like a regular Cheeto.
Do you not like spicy food?
I like spicy food.
They're like, you're supposed to heat them up.
Oh, really?
In the microwave?
They're regular Cheetos, but you put them in the microwave.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
In the bag?
That's what I love, dude. Some nice piping hot Cheetos.
Yeah. Temperature
Some
wise.
Texas style Cheetos.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice one, Stav.
Some hot popcorn.
Hot popcorn.
Is
Hot
popcorn
penis.
hot? It's made hot, but it's never served hot.
Pussy
It can be served hot.
No,
Cock
it's
pockets.
never
There it
served
is.
hot.
Cock pockets. Yeah.
It took me 5 tries, but I got to
Yeah,
it, man.
and it definitely, no one's ever said that before.
Cock pockets.
That one's brand new content. Man, the episode where I'm in a good mood might be even worse than the episode.
No, come on, don't write it off. It could get
I'm not
good.
writing it off. You know what I am writing off? That fucking iMac that I finally figured out how to buy
Very nice.
via a wire transfer, and my good friends at the Apple business team.
Very nice, my friend.
Yeah.
Mullen Industries finally did it.
Enterprise.
Mullen Enterprise is a division of Halcus Core,
Yeah.
bitch.
A subsidiary
A
of
subsidiary.
Friedland.
No.
Yeah, Friedland International.
Absolutely not.
Well, I guess Adam does control the banks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
And the media.
Ultimately, all business goes back to him.
Yep. It's true.
Yeah, I don't like how he gets a piece of everything. What's up with the Rothschilds? Is that a real family? People talk about them like they've been rich since like London in the 1100s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just a group of villainous Jews
I think they're French, I thought.
No, they're a group of villainous Jews.
that just take everyone's money.
Yeah.
And I also heard a rapper, I think Theophilus London, is that his name?
Maybe.
No, not him. Jay Electronica. My little brother told me that
Is
Jay
fucking
Electronica
Rothschild.
is made one of the Rothschilds pregnant.
Yeah. And he had a kid with Erykah Badu as well. I believe so.
No, you're thinking of
Andre. I think she had another one with Jay.
Really?
I know they dated. I don't know if that. I'm pretty sure they had a kid together. But
I
yeah,
like
he
that.
was supposed to drop the greatest rap album of all time, and then he disappeared, and then they found
You
out
know
he
what
was
I call it crap.
You call it crap?
Rap?
Yeah, you can't spell rap without crap.
You can't spell crap without rap.
No, you can't spell rap without crap.
No, there's an extra C. There's no C in rap.
Maybe that's what you've learned by damaging your brain with all that crap music. Me, as a learned fan of rock and roll,
Of classic rock.
yeah, of the good bands, Boston,
Creedence
The
Clearwater
Monkees.
Revival. The Monkees. Hell yeah.
Weren't the Monkees a fake
we're the
band?
Monkees. We love to have sex with men.
Here's what I listen to. All right, fucking.
Deftones.
Yeah,
I do. Do you
remember Deftones?
Every once in a while, there's a nice
Social
Deftone.
D.
Oh, was that the guy that fucked that porn star?
Who?
No, that was Donald Trump.
Oh,
Fucking joke of the day, guys. Wow.
It's pretty cool.
My man got spanked by a fucking Forbes magazine.
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty funny.
Did you read the thing?
Nah. Did she talk about his dick? Someone said they were going to talk about
Stormy
his dick.
Daniels.
She talked about the fact that he hates sharks.
That's pretty funny.
And he's like, yeah, if it were up to me, they'd all be dead.
That is such a fucking stupid guy's enemy. Is the shark.
He does like sharks.
I fuck with sharks. I respect them. They're alphas just like me.
I don't know. I'm sure he's got a nice sized hog.
I don't think he does. I bet you it's little.
You think because of the small hands?
Small hands.
I'll
probably-
tell you who's got a big dick. That's Barron. You know.
Yeah.
Barron probably does have a big dick.
Yeah.
I
'cause
believe
he's
Donald Trump
retarded.
has.
He's retarded. He's got one of those big retarded cocks. It's
I
a little
believe
mangled looking, but
Trump
it's meaty.
He has two dicks.
Okay, I'm
They're
listening.
both average size, but there's two of them, and he stacks them together.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if he can stuff them
What do you
with
mean
two
stacks
dicks,
them together, one on top of the other?
Yeah.
or
Okay.
side by side.
They twist up like one of those fancy cigars that's
Uh-huh.
actually three cigars.
Do you remember the guy that went on Reddit with two dicks?
Yeah. the
Yes.
two dick
Yeah.
guy. I used to do a
That
bit
was
about
wild.
Yeah,
it.
he
You remember
was
my
like,
bit?
No.
No.
Remember how good my bit was?
What was
I
it?
don't
Remember the bit I did?
No, bitch.
Was
What
that
was
an
your bit?
Austin Nick bit?
No, that
it was
happened
here.
in D.C.
No, it was here.
Really?
Yeah, I did it
What was
here.
the
right
bit?
when we
Do
moved
the
here.
bit. Do the bit.
I don't remember it, but it was good.
You don't remember the bit?
No, it was just.
I remember
something
he
that
said that, and there were also big dicks too.
Well,
No, they
one was
weren't.
big.
I think they were pretty.
One
big.
was big and one was little. He had a little ass dick.
No,
and a
I think there
backup
were
dick.
two like kind of big dicks.
happened. One was Adam's dick, and the other one was a normal 12-year-old boy's penis.
So he had a huge dick and
So
an
he had a
even
tiny
huger dick.
one.
A
No,
very little dick.
very little one.
Wait, did you say a huger dick for the 12-year-old boy?
The 12-year-old, yeah. You know 12-year-olds
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah, they're tasty. I'll tell you that much.
It's because of natural selection. Kids
that'd
have
be a
bigger
fun,
dicks.
a fun like Fox Studios franchise that goes on for 30 years. Instead of like there's some genetic mutation that makes mutants, it's like there's a whole new like class of people being born that have like 17 inches minimum.
Whoa.
And the government wants to make it illegal.
Like
Yes.
X-Men. They're
I
like
would
the
be at the
X-Men.
forefront of that, dude. This is fucking ridiculous.
And then there's
Some of us
Yeah.
barely have. I mean, not me,
Yeah.
but other people have little ass dicks.
and then there's like a boarding school for boys with huge
Big
ass dicks.
It's Professor X just
Yeah, Professor
jacking
X.
them
like-
off with his mind.
Yeah. I watched the new X-Men on the plane coming back from South Africa.
X-Men fat
Apocalypse. That's pretty good.
X-Men.
Except in South Africa, it's called Blixman.
Blixman.
Yeah.
Blixman.
There's too many Blixmen.
That would be crazy. Why isn't there a way that you can farm inches of cock? You know what I mean?
Well, I think probably like if you assume that a guy with a bigger dick is more sexually selectively desirable,
Is that
then dicks
necessarily
probably
true?
get bigger
Yeah.
over time.
No, I mean, come on, dude. That's
Shakespeare
retarded.
probably had a little shrimpy.
Well, people were shorter like 100
Yeah,
years
people
ago.
were definitely shorter.
People still had the same potential for growth that they do now.
It was
It's
just
that
they didn't
people
eat
have
as
better
good food.
diets, and that now
medical?
No, it's evolution, bitch.
I think it's evolution.
It's absolutely not. First of all, you don't know how fucking evolution works.
Yes,
It's not
there's
thing
a
where
fucking
over-
little horse, and its neck is too little to get to the pond. And then over time,
Keep going. Go off, bitch. Go
Can't
off.
reach the pond.
over time, longer neck. A horse with a longer neck drinks
Yes.
from the water and
Yes.
fucks because he's hydrated.
Yes.
And that's how you get giraffes.
Yes,
After
bitch.
you find lower and lower ponds. So your neck has to get or tall leaves on tall
Yep.
trees. You get that's how evolution is. A little ass horse, you know. So thank you. I know how it works.
Old Charlie Darwin over here.
Chuck Darwin.
Chuck Darwin.
You think he fucked every one of those turtles?
On Galapagos Island. Of
You think
course.
part of the chart was what kind of pussy the turtles had?
the whole thing started with him fucking a turtle.
That's nice.
Then he came up the whole theory.
Or wait,
of
no, he
evolution.
was it finches? Was it the
Yeah,
finches?
Did you ever hear that Yertle the turtle is supposed to be about fascism?
No.
Oh yeah, somebody told me that Yertle the turtle is supposed to be Hitler.
Whoa.
But it's too easy
Isn't
to
Yertle a
pretend
good
like
guy?
every story's about fascism.
I don't remember Yertle the turtle.
It's about a turtle that's on top of all the other turtles.
Nice.
His name's Yertle.
I don't remember it either.
It's Dr. Seuss.
Does he put all the bitch ass, annoying, complainy turtles
Ugh.
into a different section of the turtle
Please,
pond?
I hope he does.
Is it Dr. Seuss? Didn't he like cheat on his wife?
I hope so. I fucking hope so, dude. Have you seen Dr. Seuss's wife?
No.
Let's just say he could do a lot better.
Really?
Mhm.
Do you think his dick looks like the Cat in the Hat's hat?
No,
You
I
think he has
mean,
a striped red and white
it's like
dick?
I would never say pedophilia should be okay, but if you've done so much work for children,
He's brought joy to so many kids.
you know, you should get a taste of the forbidden fruit. Dr. Seuss, Shel Silverstein,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
they fucked
Paddington Bear?
The two of them fucked one girl, one young 8-year-old girl together. They were in a polyamorous 3-way relationship
A
between
triad.
Dr. Seuss, Shel Silverstein with his shoes off, just sticking his feet in an 8-year-old girl's pussy.
A big ass fucked up toe.
BFG.
A whimsically fucked up crinkly toe.
Yeah.
I did fuck with Shel Silverstein.
Everyone
too,
did.
dude.
Everyone loved Shel Silverstein.
Yeah, he rocked.
If you didn't, guess what? You're fucking gay. Dude.
Absolutely, dude. We're putting you on notice. You didn't fuck with falling up. You're a fucking
If you didn't like the
queer
sidewalk,
Leduccio.
where the sidewalk,
Where the sidewalk ends. That's
yeah.
where my penis starts.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's at the end of the sidewalk.
Dude,
Dude,
we're-
me with a hard ass dick.
Dude, we're firing a
Get
lot
to
of
sucking.
shots on this.
Oh yeah. Well, we're putting everyone on notice. Damn, I loved Where the Sidewalk Ends. That shit was good.
Yeah.
That reminds me of my childhood. Now I'm getting sad. Fuck, dude.
Why you liked being a kid?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think I enjoyed my life until this year.
No, that's what I mean. I'm
And
sad.
it keeps every month. It keeps being like, oh no, maybe it was last month that I did. His life keeps getting better and better.
It's strange, isn't it? That like things are good.
But you
Yeah.
can't appreciate them.
I didn't say that.
Do you appreciate them?
I've
I
just
appreciate
started.
that. I go to
appreciating
church
it.
every fucking morning.
I
Dude.
just hit
I go
morning
to
mass.
I go to 3 a.m. mass every day.
Yep.
Because you're trying to build mass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very
It's
funny.
just
dude.
bodybuilder
Wow.
church.
That's so funny.
Come on,
What
man.
a cool pun.
It wasn't even really
Damn,
a pun.
I can't wait until you get your own fucking stupid NPR show. Where you can, Adam Friedland.
That
one
would
of,
be
one of
so-
the funniest humorists in America.
It's going to be called...
You and Mo Rocca have a
it's gonna
show
be called
together.
Wait.
I'm gay.
Yeah.
Stop making fun of me.
Wait. Please give me a second.
Please, let me finish.
It's called Wait, Don't Smell Me.
Oh, that's
And it's
good.
Ice Cube's fucking NPR show.
Mo Rocca sucks.
It's NWAPR. It's NPR, but it stands for.
Is Mo Rocca still around? He's on NPR
He was on the
now?
Daily Show.
I
Why the
remember he
fuck
was on
did
the
they just
Daily
give
Show.
unfunny assholes from Harvard? They just got to write for the
Was he a
Simpsons and
Harvard
SNL and do shit.
You know what I found out recently?
Fuck Harvard.
Do you remember
dude.
that like early Daily Show correspondent Vance DeGeneres?
No.
It's Ellen's brother.
Well, oh yeah, I do remember that guy. 'cause
Yeah.
Of
I didn't
course
know
it was
that.
Ellen's brother. His name is DeGeneres.
Yeah, I guess I never put one. and
Didn't he
one
look like
together.
her too? Didn't he have like blonde hair?
Maybe I don't remember him really. But
Bro, of course.
I remember the
fucking guy.
name. Yeah,
Vance is a good ass name.
Vance.
If you could name if you could name yourself anything, when you were a child, did you have like a name you wished you had? Like a cool name?
No, I liked my name. I think I've always liked.
I
it.
always wanted to be like Turbo or Laser.
Yeah, I wanted to be
Yeah,
Jason
like-
because of the Red Power Ranger.
Yeah.
like an American Gladiators kind of name. Oh yeah, I used to think Jason was a cool name.
course.
What
Yeah.
color would the fat Power Ranger be?
It
Like a peppermint
Brown?
swirl?
yeah, it would be. It depends. Sometimes it'd be like churro. It would be like tan with little flecks of sugar.
I
on
think
top
peppermint swirl would be the
Peppermint
perfect.
swirl was not bad.
Because they were all done by race. Except
Yeah,
for
they
Billy,
made the
who
black
was a
one be
nerd, so he
black.
was blue.
Right.
Mhm.
The black one was
Blue
black.
was his
the
balls 'cause he
Asian
never
one was
fucked.
yellow.
That's true. That's a good call.
Mhm.
What's
Stop.
that?
He's
Oh,
blue
blue
because
'cause
his
it has
balls.
his
'cause
balls,
he never
yeah.
fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trini was the Asian
Trini
one.
died.
Yellow.
Yeah,
real
so
life.
she was yellow, and her dinosaur was a sideways.
Yep. Thank you.
Brontosaurus.
Thank
Yeah. Now the best part was the Black Power Ranger did hip hop karate, but
Yeah.
like whenever
Uh-huh.
they were fighting the
Zach.
whenever they were fighting the putties or whatever they were.
Uh-huh.
That was just clips from like the Japanese TV show, which
Yeah.
was like a completely different thing.
Yeah.
And they would just they would put like
They would
fucking
overdub.
rap music over top of it.
It ruled. Yeah.
Wait, did that guy Chaim Saban? He was just the guy that took it from Japan, or did he start it in Japan?
I don't know. He might have been the guy to import because that was like
probably bought it for
Japan
cheap.
had like a million shows like that.
Right,
That was like a
yeah.
type of show. Is that like
Like Autobot.
ninjas that
Yeah.
turn into
Yeah.
mechs or whatever.
Yeah.
Like Japan imported Spider-Man, and they had a Spider-Man show where Spider-Man had a Megazord.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
Is it a spider?
No. So it looks like the
Like
Power Rangers.
Power-
Yeah.
Damn, a big ass spider like from World Wild West would be tight.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
story, and again, we've already talked about this on the show, but the story
Yeah, it was-
behind that spider and how it like was in like 9 different scripts.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Man, I love this spider. We got to find a home for it."
that's how
This is a movie."
stupid Hollywood is. Yeah, unlike podcasting, where intellectuals can make art.
Yeah, we don't have a studio giving us notes.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna intellect my balls. that's
You're into
that's
that?
Damn, that was a good one, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that, Noam Chomsky.
I think my Sunday
What-
Mass one was
Dome,
just as good.
Dome Dovsky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nom.
Dome Chomsky.
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 Even though Chomsky doesn't mean anything, Chomsky is really good.
Oh, I read books. I fucking wrote a book and I read them too. Yeah, fucking learning's so stupid, dude.
Learning is
Imagine
gay.
being the kind of bitch that's like you're fucking 70 years old and you got like a dumb office and you just put your reading glasses on and read shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck
When
that,
you're
dude.
old,
When you're old,
yo,
yeah.
I'm gonna be. First of all, I'm dying
gaming.
early as fuck.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gaming. I'm eating like dog shit.
Mhm.
My family will have to give me sponge baths.
I'm gonna be
So
like
I'll not
Pat
be able to get on
Robertson doing leg presses, 9,000 pound leg presses.
Is he jacked? Pat Robertson?
No, but he just
No,
does.
yes, he got,
Pat Buchanan, you're thinking of?
No, Pat
No,
Robertson.
Pat Robertson, the 700 Club.
Yeah, yeah.
He does them too. I thought Pat.
Well, the
Buchanan
700
did.
Club is Pat Robertson deadlifts 700 pounds.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Does he do it before Sunday Mass?
yeah. Well, that's when I do it. It's before
Yeah.
Mass because I'm trying to
you're trying to
gain
put on
mass. You know what I'm saying?
Put on.
That's a Mulldog original.
I love going to church.
That is
man.
a 100% copyright.
Mhm.
you know.
TM. I'm trying to go to church on acid or some shit. That seems like it would be fun.
I went to in
That sounds
college.
badass. I can't wait until your 15th birthday so I can get the money to make
Bro,
that happen.
I'm trying to just like open up my mind, dude.
Yeah.
It's like I'm going to the house of God, but I'm going to be on my God.
I
Yeah,
still think we should
psychedelics.
take
I think if
Molly
you're
and
one of those
see
people that-
cats.
No, acid.
I think if
and
you're
go
one of
see
those
cats.
people that if you do hallucinogens and you believe in God after, you should be put in jail.
Oh, yeah,
100%,
yeah, for sure,
100%.
Yeah.
Or like there's a deeper meaning. No, there
Right. That's
isn't.
how I actually discovered my spirituality is by I was doing mushrooms at Bonnaroo and I saw this like goat figure appear and he said to me, "Everything is because of a purpose." And I was like, "Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I
that
love
makes
doing-
sense to me.
Mhm.
That I feel that, you know? And
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
since then, I've been completely fucking insufferable in conversation. You know, I kind of have this air of superiority, even though I have no discernible skills or.
There's so
Right.
much worse than just regular religious people.
Oh, yeah.
Because regular religious people, like sometimes
Yeah,
they'll
they're
go to,
like,
a
yeah,
soup
my
kitchen.
father would molest and beat me, so I
Yeah.
have to go to church.
Exactly.
The guys are like, oh yeah, I was at a rave,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and a glow stick broke open in my mouth and it gave me brain damage. And now I have fucking, you know, I have to say namaste every time I place my order at Starbucks.
Fuck. I love doing mushrooms and just me and Eldest watching 30 Rock, bro. Just me and my boy laughing because their eyes look weird.
I haven't done mushrooms in a long ass time.
I did mushrooms and watched Star Wars. It ruled.
Oh, in Baltimore?
Yeah, with me and my little brother.
Was it good?
It was awesome. Laura Dern was
How
looking
about
like
you know what would be a cool
snackola.
drug? Bust rooms, you know?
Oh,
Where it's
yeah,
like
bust
it's a
rooms.
mushroom that you eat, then you just bust for like 12 hours.
Yo, wouldn't that hurt though?
No.
No, it
you'd
would
be
feel
fucked
good.
up, dude.
Okay.
The
Would your
drug-
dick hole be sore afterwards?
It would be a drug that would just make you just non-stop busting.
Is it like poppers for your dick
The
hole?
cum,
just-
the
It
cum
makes you-
down's
It
rough.
loosens up your dick hole.
You just fill a whole room.
Room.
Yeah, because it's 12 hours, so it'd be like leaving a faucet on.
Would you get dehydrated eventually?
No, because you'd be on drugs.
Oh, okay.
No, you gotta drink
Yeah,
water.
no one gets dehydrated on drugs. You just have a Camelback.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Mm-hmm.
So a full room full of jizz. Do you stay in the room? Are you swimming in it by the end of it?
Now, everybody knows that when you get FTM bottom surgery,
Right.
they give you a piece of, they give you a dick that's got a Reebok pump in one of the
In the
balls.
Of course.
in the nut, yeah.
Well, that's well known.
But how about this? The other ball, it's got a little bit of fake cum in it. You can fill it up like a...
So for a little surprise at the end.
Yeah. So you go...
The other one's like a clown's lapel,
Yeah.
the flower on a clown's lapel.
Yeah.
It shoots out a little fake jizz
Yeah, it's
when
like a
you
little
come.
perfume bottle.
Ooh. And you can make it anything. Oh, you know what would rule?
Yeah.
They make it cinnamon, the icing from the top
Yeah, how
of
about
cinnamon
this?
buns.
You get 5 or 6 balls in your ball sack. And then you got one, right, that's got cum. Another one, orange soda. Another
Yes.
one, Sprite. You know, and then you just run suicides on your nutsack.
Oh, that's good.
You have a whole Little League team over after they win a game. You got, guys, who's ready for the fucking fountain?
Now, one of the balls would have to be iced, of course.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
keep them cold.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, that's your
Somebody's
ass.
like, can I just have a cup for cum? And then you catch them getting the Sprite.
Oh, cum is free.
Yeah, yeah.
Cum is on the house.
Can I just get a cum cup? Like, don't be putting Sprite in that cum cup. It doesn't fucking cost us anything. But I will enforce that rule as a minimum wage employee.
I have very little control over the rest of my life. Yelling at you makes me feel good. Damn, now I want to get Chipotle. That reminds me of when I used to steal soda from Chipotle.
Damn, dude, you sound like a real fucking hard ass right now.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that was a fucking
You're
badass.
an ex-con, dude.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the Chipotle on fucking Falls Road.
My man a criminal.
When I was cutting art class, thank you very much, at Baltimore Polytechnic Institute. Shouts out to my man, Mr. Hogue. He was a fucking Vietnam War veteran. Definitely did some shit. Definitely fucking took
Killed
the
some kids.
kratata
Yeah.
to some fucking
All
Charlies.
right, kids, welcome to class. My name is Mr. Hogue, and if you got a problem with that, you can suck my hoe.
Wait, your art teacher was a Vietnam vet?
Yeah, he ruled though. I
Yeah.
fuck with that guy, man. He was cool as shit.
I had a Vietnam vet teacher.
He kind of
in
looked
high
like
school.
Robin Williams a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My dad used to look a lot like Robin Williams. When I was
Yeah,
a
I
kid.
know. I fucked him
Did you?
when he looked like that.
When I was a kid?
I was
So you were a kid.
I was 8.
So my
you were
dad
10.
molested you.
No, I fucked his ass.
Looking like Jumanji?
I was 8 years old, and I was fucking your dad in the ass.
That's still molestation.
no, it's not.
Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah.
If an 8-year-old boy fucks an adult man's ass.
In the ass? That's
Yeah.
molestation?
You still got
I
molested.
gotta go, boy. Yeah.
Guess what, bitch?
I
You
gotta
got
call
molested.
my lawyer.
Ooh, now you fuck me. Ooh, I fuck you. Now you fuck me. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it's like a Benny Hill show. I go in your ass, you come out of mine.
That, but it's just said to someone raping a child.
Come on.
That actually would be funny to watch To Catch a Predator on, where they're running away from the cops and getting tackled. That was the best part, where they just made a break. They're like, "Look, I don't want to."
I love the excuse. Yeah, the excuse they'd come up with at first, like the first excuse, it'd always be like, "I was just interested."
I wanted to help them get their life, change
They
their life.
said they wanted.
They seem troubled.
Yeah.
You know. Oh fuck!
Poor
What is
predators.
MP Frontlines on Amiens as Soldier? Is that what you're playing?
Multiplayer frontlines on it. No, that's like somebody that added me on PlayStation is currently playing that game, and I can join them
Gotcha.
if I so sexually choose.
Is that a Cumtown fan that added you?
Yeah, I don't have any real friends on PlayStation. It's just people listening to the show.
I play with Barack Obama. I play Madden with Obama.
He plays FIFA.
I play FIFA and Madden with him
So
Why isn't he in jail?
Obama?
because he's a cool black guy.
I feel like every president, as soon as they get out of office, should be able to be put in jail by the next president.
They might actually be putting Hillary in jail.
Why?
Some shit came out this week. I didn't really look
Yeah,
into
I
it.
saw that the Clinton Foundation was getting more scrutiny from the FBI.
Yeah, there's like some shit that came out. No, it was about the Russia collusion. I think that there were like members of Congress that were trying to say that actually Clinton colluded with Russia.
God damn it. Shit is fucking gay, dude. Who cares?
No,
The Russian mafia's gonna be running our country in like three weeks. It'll
no
be tight.
way, dude.
It'll be cool though.
Russia
the
has no
president-
power.
Nah, dude, they do. They just some guys.
It's China,
You know
dude.
who really doesn't have any power? You.
Me?
Yeah.
That is.
Gay
I got
ass.
more power than the whole country of Russia, dude.
No, you don't.
They don't even get the sun there. It's just gray all day.
That's why they're angry. They're plotting the whole time.
Yeah, no vitamin D.
Yeah.
Vitamin C. You guys.
Whatever.
remember
I'm
them?
pro Russia now.
Why?
I'm against Russophobia
Because your girlfriend.
because my girlfriend's Russian. Yeah. The Asians of Europe.
Some of them do look a little Asian because they got
Kinda.
all those
They're
Kazakh.
literally
Euro-
Asian.
The
dude.
Ural. No, I mean
Nah, they're whites.
half of it's in.
They
Not
got
half of it.
all of
but-
like all the stand countries that aren't in the like real Middle East.
Yeah. The former.
They all look kind of
Soviet-
fucked up.
That's Asia. That's Central Asia.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, that's
Afghanistan is
Asia.
Central Asia.
But Belarus is Russia.
Yeah, I guess. I guess technically.
Yeah, I'm against Russophobia.
They don't have any good food, man.
They don't.
That's my chief problem. Borscht can suck my nutsack.
Borscht sucks dick.
I watched an episode of the Chef's Table, and like the Russian cook, he was like cooking like moose lips and shit like that. That shit
Was that like a
sucks.
traditional?
Yeah, it's like an
Russian
old school
deal?
Russian dish. He had a restaurant called the White Rabbit, and it was named after Alice in Wonderland. Like that was.
I
Some,
thought
like,
you meant you were gonna say that song by Alice or Jefferson Airplane.
yeah, which is about Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
You fucking
Go
idiot.
West, go West.
Wasn't that guy like Christian or something?
All right, we got to talk about this, either the shutdown or the women's thing.
Let's
Right.
talk about the Women's March, which we are missing right now because of our duties here.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a
What do you
helicopter
guys think?
to the Women's March right after we stop.
Wait, so it's to protest Trump again, right?
No, it's I think the 1 year anniversary of of Trump,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think it's also the Me Too movement.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think that has.
Dude, I
something
didn't
to
even
do with
find
it.
out about it.
Yeah, no one told us.
What the fuck?
I thought I was on the mailing list.
I was.
It's also the what anniversary of the Me Too?
I think it's also being inspired by Me Too. I think there's some.
They're not
sort
gonna
of-
do numbers like last year. I'll tell you that much.
Of course, dude. We were there last year. Me and
We
you.
were.
I wore a Bernie shirt, and I made fucking eye contact with every single woman I passed.
Did you blow kisses at them?
No,
You were like, "Thank you for everything you're doing, sweetheart."
no. I just shouted dice jokes at them.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Andrew Rice Cray.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
I don't think there's a single Andrew Dice Clay parody that hasn't been done yet.
Yeah, Andrew Dice Gay, famously done by Anthony,
Cumia.
which is so funny.
Yeah.
You know, just spot on.
Hickory dickory dock. I love sucking cock.
I'm gay. He literally just did say I'm gay. Oh,
Ooh.
Very funny.
it's great stuff.
It's a great joke.
I would love to see Dice live. See a master craftsman at work.
Yeah.
I think it's cool how he did that thing with the cigarette where he'd go over his
Over
head.
his head.
That's pretty cool.
Oh.
Andrew Ass Slay.
Oh, okay. That's
Mhm.
basically what he was, though.
Yeah, I know. Let's try and there's got to be a new one.
No, I don't think so.
Nah, this is like when we did bread puns.
Andrew W. Clay.
Okay.
That's good,
Okay,
yeah.
there
Yeah.
we go, Adam.
Thanks.
Let's get a party started. Let's get a party going.
Hey,
bitch.
you like, hey, sweetheart, you like the potty?
Yeah.
What's in the bowl, bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Andrew. Nice.
Nice day.
Tits.
Nice day.
Andrew,
He's-
nice day.
He's just a,
He's
Just
a
like
weather
hopes you're
guy.
having a nice day.
That was pretty good.
Andrew, nice day.
I like that. Yeah.
He's like a really polite guy.
Andrew Lice.
Spray? Lice spray?
Lice spray.
Yeah. He comes in
Yeah.
when they check kids for lice.
Okay.
And if they have lice,
Yeah, he's like doing
sprays them down.
education for the
Mhm.
kids. I like that.
Andrew
yes. Okay. Anjou.
Kike. Andrew Kike.
Oh, okay. Now we're
Andrew Kike.
gay.
Gay. Yeah, okay.
I think he is
What a
Jewish.
ridiculous dog. I'm Jewish and I love
And
sucking
also
cock. That's a good one.
What about Anjou?
Yeah.
Like Anjou sauce.
Anjou.
Anjou rice again.
Rice.
Because this is a food one.
Gay.
Oh, I dip rice in Anjou sauce and then I suck cock. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, well,
Yeah.
I think that's good.
That's good. So
we
that's,
we
that's
rattled
our,
off more than I thought.
That's our Women's March segment.
Shouts out to the day the laughter died.
Yeah.
My favorite comedy album of all time.
Rick Rubin produced.
Yep.
What's going on with the Aziz thing? Have we resolved that?
Oh no, Aziz beat the case pretty much.
Did he?
Kind of. Well, he hasn't lost anything.
Well, but what is he on to lose?
What's the story with this girl that wrote the article?
Well, she's sort of losing her mind. She was they asked her to go on headline news, and she wrote this like sort of this like self-righteous like email to the woman Ashley Banfield, the journalist, and she was like, "I don't want to go on your fucking fake highlights, bad makeup, like piece of crap show."
Oh,
yeah, and he's like, no. She's like, no one cares about you. No one's ever heard of you before.
Whoa.
And, like Ashley Banfield was like in fucking Pakistan during like
she's
the
a real
Afghanistan war.
journalist.
She's like a war journalist. Yeah, and she's like, I'm fucking 22 and I rule the world. She's like, just kind of sounds like she's drunk with power.
Let me just ask this. Is the website called babe.com because it's for women who are pigs?
There it is.
Talking pigs?
Yeah, it is.
That's what I thought, folks.
Do they have babes on there?
We'll chalk that up to another slam dunk by the bad boy of broadcast.
Oh, fuck. That is a weird name for a site. That's not porno.
Yeah, I thought it was porn. Yeah.
How about Bane.com? You know, and it's like, I was on the worst date of my life. You merely adopted the black voice. I was born into it. You are some Indian man that just pretends to embrace the darkness.
Was she black? Was the girl black?
No, but Aziz does black voice.
Well, and then everyone's also saying, people are also saying that the girl who like called Aziz out in the article, who is known as Grace in the article, they're like, oh, it's a white girl trying to destroy a brown man. But like, it wasn't clear if she was actually white, which she 100% is white.
There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way she's not.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. She's 1,000%.
Yeah,
definitely white.
I feel like Aziz Ansari has only had sex with white women.
Yeah, that's what Grace is short for, is G-Race. Good race.
The good race, yes.
Code in there.
Threw a lot of code in there.
What
else? What's another white supremacist code?
The 1488,
right?
88,
well, that's, if you look at it, her article, the Aziz article was, I think, 28,000 words long.
Divide that by.
So 14 words goes into that. Something like 2 million times.
Beautiful.
Which is
the actual
amount.
What if it went in 6 million?
Yeah. Actually, it does. Now that 14 goes into 28,000 6 million times.
Yeah, like 2 million was right anyway.
Yeah, I love doing math.
So Big Z's beat the case, huh? So now we get Randy. He's gonna.
Well, I guess like he didn't get dropped by Dave Becky or anything, did he?
Didn't everyone drop Becky? I thought.
Did they?
I don't know.
I don't know. It just sounds like he's just publicly humiliated more than anything.
Dave Becky's a funny name because it sounds like Dave.
Shout out to everyone that did Aziz I'm Sorry unironically.
Oh, yeah.
All the people that thought they were discovering that.
Even the people that were doing it ironically, at a certain point, it's like...
Yeah. Well, Twitter humor is now for people that have never actually been funny.
Right.
They've completely turned it into this, like, peel and paste fucking, paint by numbers a way of applying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what this fucking Tide Pods thing is.
Yeah, I just asked.
It's not going to be funny to me. I don't know what it is.
No, it wasn't a meme. I think it was just people were dying from eating.
Like kids were eating.
Yeah, but all you have to do is apply the word Tide Pod to whatever.
To anything.
It's like, this is
I'm at the Women's March eating Tide Pods.
No, not even that. Like,
send tweet.
And it's gonna be great in 6 hours when Adam forgets he said that,
and then
he tweets that, and he's like snickering to himself about his good tweet that he's done. And then 2 weeks later, when Brandon Wardell steals it, and he says, "I'm bringing back Tide Pods."
That's good. We could just say we're bringing something that was hack 6 months ago back, and then it's not, and then we know we're.
A lot of it seems like it's just like people that are really good at saving tweets from like 2013. Like they're like, oh, there's a Chris Cillizza tweet that's applies to this.
Yeah, what the fuck? Who cares, man?
I really don't care.
Yeah, shit is fucking gay as hell. Make a joke, you gay motherfuckers. Instead of doing that stupid shit.
Just instead, call things gay and do a funny voice. That's real comedy, bitch.
Talk about eating pussy.
Talk about fucking your own dad for years on end.
Speaking of, guys, how about a classic? Dad, fuck my dad.
I fuck my dad. I fuck my dad.
You know, it's funny. I fucking I told the story about being in a car and like doing, you know, parody songs or whatever on a drive, and how that, like, I ruined a relationship doing that.
Yes.
And I always, like, you know, I tell people that story, and it's like, you know, obviously you take it with a grain of salt. It's
Right.
you know, there was other contributing factors to the
it wasn't just
relationship.
the
It couldn't
song.
just be the song saying. And then I saw that girl recently, and we hadn't spoken. I mean, we've spoken here and there, but she was like, yeah, you know, like, things between us were always like good, except for that, you know, that big fight we had
Nuh-uh.
when you were doing, and I was like,
No way.
and I was like, really? That was it? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, that's great. I've been telling, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I've been telling this story feeling like I was exaggerating that detail, but no, apparently, yeah, it was the songs. She was like, I couldn't imagine myself being with somebody that thought, like, saying things like that ironically was, like, funny and acceptable.
Well, guess what, bitch? It is.
Not only is it acceptable, I'm a fucking millionaire. I'm gonna buy your house out from under you and kick you out on the fucking street.
Yes.
How's that for irony?
Yes.
That would be ironic,
her.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, we're on good terms. She's fine.
cool. Well, but just
Yeah.
do it anyway, 'cause for the bit.
Right. Exactly. I've replaced her house with the fucking the world's largest MP3 player that plays my own Bruce Springsteen parody songs about wanting to tell your dad to come outside. I want to fuck his ass.
Hey, little girl, is your dad at home?
Until I'm gay.
Yeah. Well, they sucked off the chicken man in Philly last night. Now they fucked his dad too. Down on the boardwalk, they're getting ready for bottom surgery. Gonna see what those lady boys can do.
You
Now
can't
there's
suck a penis.
retards busting in from out of state, and they can't pull their pants all the way down to pee.
Can't suck a penis until you're gay.
Why
This
not?
cock's for just because you can't, man.
Oh.
It's I don't know. Bruce's
Even
Bruce's
girls
song.
that suck penis are gay.
Yeah, they are gay. All of them. Look, it's the boss, man.
Look, don't ask me. I
He's the
didn't
boss.
write
We're
the
just
song.
working for him.
Mm-hmm. You can't suck a penis.
What
a weird nickname, the boss.
That's what everyone calls me.
Yeah, it's weird that also, like, he, like, would, like, have, like, grease on his t-shirt, like he's been working on a car all day.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
he
like-
was.
No, he was
Hater.
like writing poetry all day
So what, dude?
about New Jersey.
The boss is cooler than you.
Dude, I'm a huge fan. I'm not like
The boss
It'd
rocks.
be funny, like, you just, like, Bruce Springsteen is, like, a mechanic, and he's, like, coming on all dirty and wiping his brow off, and he's just tossing some, like, you know, hot woman in the keys to the car. He's like, take it easy. She's like, thanks. And she gets in the car and immediately just blows up. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, she just fucking the brake lines are cut.
he looks blue collar. It's so sick that Silvio Dante was in his band.
What was it?
It is.
Was it TV Funhouse? What's the thing where, like, Mr. Clean is, like, cleaning that woman's house and his sleeve comes up and he has the swastika tattoo? Is it Family Guy or what? What
I
is
don't
that?
remember, but that's a
That's
great
so
bit.
funny.
Yeah. What, fuck. I wish I could remember what that fuck that was
That's a
from.
good bit, baby.
It's, yeah. He was like Perry Bible Fellowship.
I'm not sure.
Uh,
I don't remember that, but also Mr. Clean. Here's my thing. Mr. Clean was just gay.
I'm surprised. I heard a car alarm go
Cleaning
off.
your room is super gay.
No, in the 50s, dude. He's like an old man in great shape in the 50s. He's bald.
Yeah, but how do you know he
cleans
wasn't?
in the 50s.
Yeah, but that was
That's a
also
gay guy.
No, that
That's
was
a
like
gay guy.
using like a buff guy to like sell shit to
Bro,
housewives that were
That is
horny
a gay man.
and
The only people
bored.
that were bald and ripped and cleaning in the 50s were gay men.
No, what about Yul Brenner?
Yeah, Yul Brenner, dude.
Was Yul Brynner ripped?
and bald.
And he cleaned? He didn't clean. Yul Brynner doesn't
He
clean.
cleaned up.
Yeah, he cleaned.
He did clean up, but he didn't clean.
He fucked every bitch in Siam.
Yeah, it's true.
He fucked Anna.
Yeah. Have you ever seen The King and I stuff with
No.
Yul Brynner? He
I
plays
have
a
not.
Chinese man.
Oh, fuck.
What about what's his name? Telly.
Telly Savalas?
Telly Savalas.
He was
Savalas.
not ripped and he did not clean for sure.
But he used to get
But he
pussy.
got pussy.
He's
Yeah.
bald though.
I know he's bald. I know because his
Here's looking at
Kojak.
you, kid.
He
Was
said
that him?
Stavros.
No, that's not it.
Yo, oh, fuck. Yul Brynner's
That's
funny looking.
Bogart, right?
That's
Yeah, you're
Bogart.
wrong as shit, you dumb motherfucker.
No, what was Telly Savalas's
Yeah, I don't know. He would lick a lollipop.
he had
You
like
go,
a
and that's
catchphrase.
the way the cookie crumbles.
Who loves you, baby?
Who loves you, baby?
Yeah, that's it.
That's pretty.
Here's
That's a pretty
looking
good
at you, kid.
catchphrase.
Who loves you,
I'm gonna
baby?
start- I'm
I
gonna
want a
take that.
catchphrase.
I'm gonna
We should all get catchphrases.
Mm-hmm.
This should be the year of the catchphrase.
I would love that.
Who
Dude.
loves you, baby? I'm gonna say who loves you, baby. I'm taking that.
Who's got who ate all the pussy?
No
Zach
one. That could be
No,
yours.
I think somebody already has that.
I think it was Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah. Is that on Live at the Purple Onion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, here comes Zach Galifianakis and his "Who ate all the pussy" jokes.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
special
yeah.
came out like 2004 or something,
Yeah.
and people are still ripping it off, kind of.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For sure.
Is
You
it
are.
2004?
Yeah.
I
People.
mean, we're literally ripping it off right now by
Yeah,
trying to come up with
I know.
catchphrases.
super influential.
You know, it's also really influential. APAC, which you are a member of.
yeah, it's true. We have a lot of lobbying sway.
Do you want to suck my bottle dick?
What if?
For the listeners at home, I'm holding up a Schweppes orange sparkling seltzer water, but I'm holding it to my cock.
I remember one time me and my friend were in a
Like it's
sex
an
shop,
erect
and
cock.
we were looking at a strap on, and the picture on the box was a man wearing the strap on,
Hell
funny.
yeah.
and it was like, what? What?
Does your dick go inside of it?
Yeah, it's like a dick that goes on your dick.
Is it a pocket pussy inside the strap on?
What's that?
Is there a pocket pussy inside of it that you could fuck?
Oh, I don't know.
Imagine putting.
Actually, you know what?
strap-on
That's
on.
funny because this happened 10 years ago, and I just remembered that I used to do a bit about. This was like one of the first jokes I ever wrote was about that. I forgot that I used to do a bit
What
about
was
it.
the punchline?
Well, it was a terrible joke, but it's like a dick that goes.
Oh
on
wait,
your
I
dick.
remember this
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
That was
It's
a
like the
funny
most
joke.
emasculating thing. No, how do you remember?
It's
it?
a real
I didn't-
thing.
I
though.
heard you say that joke for sure.
Like what? Like 10 years ago?
No,
Years
but
ago?
that is that is a
I have
real
not
thing.
done
I
this joke.
promise you, I heard you say it in Baltimore.
No.
Yes.
There's
No,
like
you must have seen me at EJ's Landing or something.
No, yeah, and I remember from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker.
He wasn't there,
It's like
dude. He was in
the
school.
punchline. The punchline is your girlfriend being like
Put on the bigger dick.
Yeah. maybe
Yeah,
use
I remember
the
this
bigger
joke.
dick this time.
Motherfucker, you did it in Baltimore,
No,
I
I
promise.
Well, it is a real thing for micro penis guys. There are like strap-ons that you can put your dick.
How did you
inside.
find out about that?
I've through researching
From your
micro
doctor?
penis.
Google alert for the cure.
That's-
You just get a bunch of
You guys have
gay-ass
seen my
songs.
penis. Have you seen my penis?
I've seen your balls.
I've seen your penis.
I've seen your balls from the back. They were droopy.
Have you seen Nick's penis?
No.
Yeah. No,
Have
remember I was pissing. in the
Oh
middle of
yeah,
the
I
street.
saw your penis in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the single from Stav's folk rock album. I saw your penis in the street.
Yo, I saw Eldis's dick. I've seen Eldis's dick a bunch, but recently he pulled it out and then like tried to snap his. I tried to take my phone out and take a picture, so he tried to snap it and it got caught in his waistband. So I just saw like his little ass dick get like it was looking right at me. I just saw like a direct view into his dick hole. It was fucking horrible,
That
dude.
like that picture you have, which is like a iPhone live picture.
Yes.
You have
Of
Eldis
him-
running away
of him
naked.
running away naked. When you found out he was taking a picture, or when he found out you were taking pictures. So funny.
I had that as the background on my phone for a while.
It's the best, dude.
As the live photo too, so when you touch the screen it plays.
Oh, that
So
rules.
good.
He just turns around real quick and he runs his little fat pancake ass
He's,
flat as shit.
he has the ass of like a
Yeah.
50-year-old woman. A postmenopausal woman.
Right? How is he
His
like?
hot flash ass.
He has a horrible
How's his
ass.
ass so flat for being like a kind of a thick dude?
He's not thick, dude. I'm thick. He's fat. He's shaped like a fucking. He's shaped like a bowling ball.
Yeah, I remember when he hurt his foot and we had to go pick him up at the hospital and he was just sort of like draped over that railing and like clothes 9 sizes too small for him.
Yeah, that was when he was as absolute fattest, and he didn't want to just admit it and buy larger clothes.
Yeah, he wears like size large t-shirts, and he needs like a 2X for sure.
Yeah, no, he slimmed down, but he is falling off again.
He's a big boy though. He's like 6'3".
No, he's tall. He's like 6'5".
Is he?
Yeah.
It's so funny seeing the two of you guys walk together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's
it
such a
really
good,
is
like,
the
best
red
friend.
and peanut M&M.
Yeah, it's such a good best friend like squad.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do today, Red?
Yeah. Though I am smaller, you can sense my
Do you think the red
virulent
M&M got more
masculinity.
pussy?
Of course.
Do you think he was fucking green?
No, of course not. The red
No,
one
green
never
was
got
too
any
sexy.
pussy. That's
Yes,
why
he
he's
did.
that's why he's so
Yeah,
angry
the red
and
one was
bossy.
like Nathan Lane kind of.
No, it was
Yeah,
John
he was like-
Lovitz.
Was it John
The red
Lovitz?
one was Lovitz.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Look, my in my reboot, the red one gets a lot of pussy because I play him.
Yeah.
But yes, you guys are probably right. The actual original characters played by Lovitz probably did not get pussy.
It's probably gonna be a movie at a certain point, like in the next 5 years. The
M&M's
M&M's movie. For
They've
sure.
got some strong characters.
That sounds like a thing that they'd
They've
be
got-
like, oh yeah, we could just make
People
this.
forget about the orange one. He's the anxious
crispy one.
He's anxious.
That was like crispy M&M's.
Crispy, I believe. And there's the blue one, which I don't remember what flavor he was.
Blue was like a jazz,
But he was
guy.
cool.
Yeah, he was
black.
cool. He
was
played
the black one.
saxophone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And the green
The
one.
blue one is new.
and the green one
is
was
sexy.
just an absolute slut.
No, she wasn't
just
slut. She was hot.
sucking and fucking.
She wasn't
all
sucking
over.
and fucking.
Well, man, we should go to the M&M store after this and get
in Times Square.
some M&M's merchandise.
You guys
For the
want to
Women's
drive into
March.
Times Square with my car?
Through the Women's March.
That would rule.
Excuse me, bro.
Beep, 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 beep.
Excuse me. He won. Deal with it.
I would love to interrupt the Women's March to go to the M&M store.
I'm trying to go to the
Stands for
fucking
men
M&M.
and men.
Not welcome.
The most fucking frivolous,
Dude,
dumb shit.
I still think it's so funny when we were trying to find a bookstore in Manhattan, and
Yep.
I looked up on my phone. It was a women's book, or it was like
Yeah.
a feminist bookstore,
Oh yeah.
and we were joking around about Stav just taking an iPad and watching
Watching
Dice
Dice.
videos.
Okay, first of all, that was me and Stav hanging out.
I was there, dude.
No, you weren't. It was me.
I
and
No,
actually
you guys
do
got
not
mad at
think you
me.
were there.
You guys got mad at me because I
No.
found a feminist bookstore on my phone.
Nope. It was me and Stav hanging out. We were walking
This is
around.
absolute
We
bullshit.
were walking around. We weren't. Why were we looking for a bookstore?
Because we were going to Mike's and we were like trying to find like some time. We were trying to kill time between Mike's.
Yeah, this did not happen.
1,000%.
me and Stav were walking around.
Stav didn't
and
live
we
in New
just
York at the
happened-
time. Stav
we
was
ha-
visiting
he did,
from
he was
Baltimore.
visiting.
I was there, dude.
You weren't there.
I was 100% there.
Me and Stav
Don't
just
erase
sat
that.
down
I
outside
don't
of a
care.
bookstore because we were walking.
I don't care.
around.
I was. I mean,
There
I was
a bookstore
there.
with a bench.
I don't have to argue that
We
I
were,
was
like
there.
laughing about.
It was like
fucking
humiliating.
Watching
we were
Dice on
an iPad. Yes.
Yep. And then you weren't there. We told you about it later, and now you've.
That's
added
not
yourself
true.
to it.
I literally found the bookstore on my phone because I put bookstore into Google Maps, and then we got there. It was a feminist bookstore, and you guys made fun of me for taking us to a feminist bookstore.
Did not happen.
It's true.
I don't remember now. My whole conception of reality is fucked up, dude.
Fuck that, dude.
Don't
I
believe
would-
Nick.
I would not be. Yo, if
Don't
Inception
believe him.
happened, I would be fucked.
Inception.
If Inception happened, I wouldn't know
Like
what the
you could
fuck
change
happened.
dreams.
How about a movie called Conception? It's about a guy that has sex with women while they're asleep.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Anytime that Japanese guy sees that top, he knows he's getting fucked while he's asleep. Oh my goodness. Oh, I am being dishonored. I should maybe rewatch Inception. I remember hating it.
Yeah, I remember thinking it was mediocre.
It
as
was
fuck.
bad. I remember walking out and saying that shit sucked.
You can't suck a penis.
We didn't start my penis.
You didn't suck my penis.
You're a fucking bitch. Please suck my penis. Sucking dick and eating ass, sticking your dick in your dad, being gay and fucking your own mom and dad. You're gay.
Woo!
Billy Joel, baby.
BJ. Oh, that's Billy Joel.
We still have to go see him play.
What do you mean we? Me and Stav already went. How about me and Stav go, and then you could just think you were there. That way we can save money on tickets. We'll only buy 2, and then we'll wait a year, and you'll be like, remember when I brought us tickets to Billy Joel? I looked.
Why would I make that up? Why would I make it up?
Because you're a liar.
Why would I lie to you about a thing that we all did?
Damn, yeah, I don't know, man. Either way, I can't really tell. I don't remember what happened.
Stop. You do remember.
I honestly
was
don't.
there.
I really do not. I have a horrible memory.
We were going to Mike's.
Hell yeah. I do remember that trip. That was Nick in his sea captain phase.
Yeah, Nick was living in Chinatown.
Horrible.
You looked
dude.
bad,
No,
dude.
you looked so
good,
bad.
dude.
That's when you looked fucking. Your beard was
sickly as fuck.
patchy.
You were pale as fuck.
Yeah, you looked
You had bad
bad.
skin. You had ringworm.
Yeah.
And bed bugs.
I looked cool.
That fucking
You
horrible
slept
big
on a
ass
piece
beard.
of plywood. That beard sucked.
That's a
You
great
look like
beard.
shit.
It is
dude.
wild how much you've bounced back just physically.
Yeah, he's
from
like
that
ripped
time.
now.
He just looks healthy, dude. He
That
looks
beard
horrible.
was great. You're jealous because you can't grow any kind of facial hair, Adam.
That's not true.
It's 100% true.
That's not true.
I wish I
You've
could grow
never
better
had facial hair.
I had
a
a really nice mustache.
Your mustache
in
was
December.
awful.
Yeah, it was
Your
good. I
mustache
thought.
sucked pricks. I wish I could grow
liked it.
facial hair, man. The Lord really has blessed me with no physical gifts.
You can
Yeah.
grow neck hair. It looks
It
like.
looks bad, dude.
Yeah.
I could just if it gets anywhere other than stubble, it looks like shit. Looks like pubes.
And
I
maybe
have
I should
rosy-ass
grow a big
cheeks.
beard again.
I would be jealous.
It didn't like connect when you had a big beard too. It was like
connects.
patchy in a weird way.
No, it's
Nah.
just thicker on my chin, so it looked patchier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
long too. Ugh.
Yeah.
It was fucking bad, dude. Did you get pussy in those days?
Yeah.
Really? Looking like
Uh-huh.
that?
Yep.
Ugh.
And living in a box in Chinatown.
Did you didn't fuck in the box?
I did.
What?
A surprising amount, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Women came to your box
Yep.
and fucked you.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I know.
How many women would you say?
Not a lot. Maybe like 7, but it was like...
That's, for that box, that's
right. Yeah.
You got to multiply it by 4. This is a horrible living
Well, I think a
situation.
part of it was just because it was like...
So close.
Nah, it was like I think for women, they're like, oh, wow, this guy's like... He's got the whole piece of shit package.
Yes.
You know?
It's a fucked up, like they want to hit rock bottom.
Right. If I looked bad and I had like a nice place, it would be like, oh, I'm not doing this. But I look bad and I live in like a rat infested,
Yeah.
tenement. Or like,
Oh, these women really hated themselves.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that rules.
Yeah.
And it was just Tinder or what?
Yeah, just all Tinder. Yeah.
And they came over, or did you go out?
Yeah, we would go out and talk for a while. You forget that I'm like a very charming guy.
No, I know, dude, but you also looked horrible.
Mhm.
And you like
You're good at chat. You're good at talking online. So Tinder, it would make sense that you did well on it.
he's good at talking in person when he has an aim.
I guess so.
As
like
in
having
pussy.
sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot when you were a stick man. You're not like you're.
Yeah. No, that's in the past.
Yeah.
He's over having sex. Now I'm the one who has sex.
Stop's the only one.
Stop didn't have sex until this year.
I didn't have sex literally till 3, like really having sex till like the year before I moved.
Yeah.
I would have girlfriends and shit, but now I'm sex Stavros. Should I get a jacket that says sex Stavros?
Yeah, you should.
A leather jacket.
The way Dice had it with rhinestones. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
we should get a jacket to say sex Stavros. And I'll get one that says sex Nick. And then in 6 months, Adam will be like, guys, remember when we all got jackets?
It's really embarrassing.
Sex
that you're doing
Stavros,
this.
Sex Nick, and Gay Adam.
Well, I mean, you objectively weren't there, dude.
No, you're absolutely.
No, we thought
wrong.
it was. Me and Stav were laughing. We told you about it later.
We have to launch an investigation.
You didn't tell me about it later. I literally found the bookstore on my phone,
No, you didn't.
and you made fun of me for.
Where was it then?
It was like by Washington Square.
Incorrect.
Yes.
Nope.
No. Yes, it absolutely was.
No, it wasn't.
It absolutely was.
No, it was not.
Where was it?
Do you
It was.
remember?
It was in Midtown somewhere.
No, it was not in Midtown.
was in
It was
Midtown.
downtown.
Nope.
For sure.
Nope.
God.
You're misremembering, Nick.
What was it
I'm not
called?
Which I have a
misremembering.
feeling you do quite often.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
First of all, I don't. You were not there. We told you about it, and you may have found a bookstore later. And then while we were hanging out, we told you about that thing.
No,
that happened.
no, it's not. Because
that's
actually, that
feasible.
night, Stav and you slept over at Eric's house
Oh,
when I
yes.
was living there.
I do remember that.
It was that same day.
Interesting.
Do you remember you guys both
And we
slept in that
Skyped
living
with
room?
Brandon.
We Skyped with Brandon and Jamel.
I did not have a beard back then.
It wasn't. Yeah, you didn't have a beard, but it was the same day as that.
You just said it was during my sea captain phase.
Well, whatever, dude.
So you're lying about something, Adam.
You're lying again.
I didn't say sea captain. Stav said that, but yeah, you didn't.
I'm pretty sure it was a sea captain.
It was when I first moved here, and it was before I even had an apartment. I was just staying at Eric's while he was in.
I do remember
Thailand.
sleeping at Eric's. But wait, was that when I was
And then
visiting?
we woke up in the morning and I
No.
threw a cigarette on that car, and you got. Do you remember?
No.
I like flicked this. I was smoking a cig and I flicked it, and it just
Yeah.
landed on that guy.
And then this guy came out and he was like, either apologize to my car, I'll kick your ass. And Adam was like, I got this. And then 3 other guys came out and he fought all of them.
What?
And then he got married to the guy's girlfriend.
Whoa.
And then the president called him up on the phone and was like, Adam,
Barack Obama.
this is President Dwayne The Rock Johnson. First of all, I wanted to compliment. I want to give you the Medal of Honor for telling the most accurate story.
Nick,
exactly
You're
as they happened.
actually wrong, dude.
I'm not
You're actually wrong.
We have to launch an investigation.
We'll
I will.
investigate, dude.
After this, I'll find that fucking bookstore in Midtown because I remember
It was not in Midtown.
No, dude, look. Here's what the fuck happened. Me and Stav were hanging out. We just sat
Why
down.
would there be a
Shut
feminist
the
bookstore
fuck
in
up.
Midtown?
I don't even know if it was a feminist bookstore. It was a bookstore with a woman working there. And
No, it was like they was having like a feminist.
It was like a leftist revolutionary.
That I do
kind
remember.
of
there was
bookstore.
some kind of thing, but it's like
It was orange and purple.
here's the thing. We were just walking around. There was a bench outside of the fucking place, and
No.
we sat down.
No, it was actually the true story was it started raining. We were walking around. We were between mics. You said, "Let's just find a fucking bookstore or something and go in." And then I looked on my phone for bookstore. We walked there, and then you guys are like, "Oh, LOL, you faggot! You took us to a feminist bookstore."
That part sounds
and then,
right.
And then
The calling you
guys
gay.
started. And then Nick said, "Oh my God, what if Stav just took a beach chair and like sat in the middle of this bookstore with an iPad and started playing dice videos?"
No, because we were
We had
sitting
been
on a
talking
bench.
about yeah.
We were on the
Remember we
bench.
were sitting on that
Yeah,
I
fucking
do
bench.
remember the bench.
There
I
was
do
a
remember
bench.
the
There was
No,
a bench.
no. Now you're adding a bench.
I'm not adding
I said, what if he
anything.
took a beach
We
chair?
didn't go inside.
There was no
No,
fucking.
there was no beach chair. Exactly.
No, you were saying,
It was,
what
let's
if you
sit
went
outside
inside?
here.
Yeah,
No.
we were just sitting outside this fucking bookstore, and we were laughing.
There was a
about
bench
it.
outside.
Me and Stav were talking. We were.
Why
we
would
were-
I make up that I was
Shut
there?
the fuck
This
up.
is such
Me
a-
and Stav were already saying.
This is such like a dumb story.
Hold
to
on,
like,
let the man finish.
Me and
All
Stav
right.
were saying something misogynist, and was like, "How funny is it? We're just having this conversation outside this feminist bookstore."
yes.
And it's like, just how funny it'd be to watch dice videos on an iPad.
Bring your own speaker,
Yeah,
vape.
I was there.
That was it.
I was
With a
there.
red jacket
That
on,
was the
laughing, and be like,
riff.
"Excuse me, bitch, I'm in the middle of something here."
yeah.
I was there.
No,
I
you
was there.
weren't.
Yes, I was.
You fucking weren't.
Yes,
there.
I was.
You don't know where it was. You don't know how it happened.
It
You
was
don't know
downtown.
what I look like.
Check it out.
wasn't downtown.
Okay, just
I don't think it was
think,
downtown,
Just
but I
think
don't
for a
remember.
second. Think for a second.
I feel like we.
Why
passed
would it make
recently.
any sense?
Didn't we? Or maybe I just passed
Maybe
it.
you did.
Why would it make any sense for a feminist / left politics bookstore to be in Midtown?
What do you mean?
It was downtown.
No,
I
it
was
wasn't.
there.
This was in Midtown.
No.
I
You know
don't
what it
fucking
was?
remember
It was
where it was.
after. It was after the mic at Revisions Lounge.
That
The
does
three of
not
us
sound
did
right
that.
because the revisions mic was late.
No, look.
No, it wasn't.
the
It was
revisions
at
mic
7.
was late.
The
Look,
Revisions
Adam,
mic was
here's
at
what
7.
happened.
It was
No,
summer.
that
Here's
is
what
not right.
here's-
dude.
It's true.
Here's what happened. Maybe we were hanging out, and maybe we went into a fucking bookstore to hang, and either me and Stav repeated the story to you, or we fucking rehashed the bit with you there. But the origin of that was me and Stav hanging out.
It was like
You
in the
were
middle of
not
the
involved.
day.
It was in the middle of the day. It was up in Midtown.
It
And we're
was-
just like, let's just fucking chill here for a second. We
Okay.
sat down on a bench.
I don't think it was definitely not
It
after
was
revisions.
daylight, but it was later in the day because it was like summer. So like this, like sunset
Bro,
at like
the
9.
mic at revision was at 7.
Was
By
at
the time
7.
we get out of, all three of us got up in the first fucking group and we were out of there by the time.
Yeah,
it was light.
it was around 8. It was like end
No,
of the day.
there's too much had to go right for your story
I'm
to.
telling you guys.
I don't know,
or maybe
man.
it was before revision.
Okay, that's possible.
Maybe we were trying to kill time before it.
Man, we should turn this into a spin-off podcast like Serial that's 35 episodes long. And it's called Adam the Liar. Hi, I'm Sarah Koenig. And initially I wanted to believe Adam because he's a type of minority. He's both gay and Jewish.
Sure.
But as I got closer to him, I realized I was just being manipulated by a sniveling liar.
No, not by a sniveling liar.
And then the audience gets to turn on me in the last 2 episodes when they realizes that I'm a dumb liberal fucking moron. Doesn't believe that anyone charming could ever do anything wrong.
No, I
How could a Muslim man possibly murder a Chinese girl? How could he possibly do that? He's faced so much persecution as a Muslim man in America. It's almost like Hey Lin deserved to be murdered by Adnan.
Fuck. Oh, speaking of Muslim guys or whatever,
Who?
the guy from the first, what was that shit called on HBO? That miniseries where it was like
The Jinx?
No, he was a Muslim guy.
Oh yeah, Rez Ahmed.
Rez Ahmed saw your boy do stand up at the Stand the other night.
Oh, he got me too'd.
Huh? He did?
I think so.
Oh damn. Well, he didn't say hello to me.
Yeah, dude, celebs go to the Stand pretty often.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin's daughter used to work there, and Josh Brolin
Really?
watched me do a set one
I
time.
remember that.
Whoa.
That's the
He
only
was
time
like,
I've seen Nick happy.
Great job, man. I was like, man, can I be your friend, please?
Yeah, dude. Nick was smiling so hard after
That's so
Josh
cool.
Brolin said,
I mean, in my ideal world, it's me, Josh Brolin, Mark Wahlberg.
Yes.
You know, we're all hanging out together on our.
What about us?
We have 3 yachts. No, we're on a new
Not me and
podcast
stuff?
that you can only listen to through solid gold headphones. It's only for millionaires, and that's also they weigh 1 million pounds. So you have to have a strong neck and upper
Yeah.
upper
What do you
back.
think about Josh Brolin's
What do you
games?
think about being quiet while I describe my fantasy to you?
"Come on, man, let the man
Continue,
go."
sorry.
He's
we're
on a
all
roll.
podcasting. We've got washboard abs.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, we're on all of our yachts in the Gulf of Mexico. You know, going various tropical locales, islands, drinking Capri Suns together,
Oh shit!
saying racial slurs that you've never even heard of.
Whoa! What the fuck? Really?
Yeah,
That's
the
awesome.
ones that only are reserved for the most exclusive of billionaires.
Can I come sometimes?
Sure.
Thanks, man.
Adam can't come, but it doesn't matter
Why?
because he'll just include himself later in his memory, his false memory of it.
I was
fucking funny it
there.
would be if the day that we went to the feminist bookstore, Adam was being like raped by a homeless person.
Well, then
That's why he had
wouldn't you
to-
want me to believe?
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. We want you to face
Yeah.
your trauma.
Yeah. No, it was the day that Tim Dillon met Adam at Revision Lounge. Yeah, why don't you have another drink? Oh, you can go to the bathroom. I'll watch a drink for you. Right.
God.
Oh, sure. You were at the bookstore.
Yeah.
You were at the bookstore with Adam or Nick and Stavros.
God, I would love to just sick Tim Dillon on you.
That would
Adam.
be so funny, dude.
Why?
Just like it's like the Coliseum. It's like Gladiator.
Yeah.
We're just watching.
Is he
It's
strong?
just Adam naked as fuck, and then Tim we fed
coming
him
out.
Viagra's and just slicked them on.
Coming
fucking-
out on a chariot.
Is Tim a top? I feel like he's not a
I think he
top.
does it all, man.
Yeah. Well,
goes-
only you would know, Adam. There's only one way to find out.
Yeah. Why don't you answer that question for us?
Yeah.
We could just
Either
ask
fuck him in the ass or suck his dick and get
no,
fucked.
I mean,
I
I
don't
would.
know how I would feel about that. We've talked about it. Like if me and Stav drugged you and let Tim service himself.
Yeah, that would
with
be
your
pretty
body,
shitty. Dude.
It would be shitty, and it would
be,
fuck. It would
be
like
not
it would-
nice.
It would severely fuck you up for the rest of your
Yeah.
life, and I would feel bad. But it would
it
be.
would be really
It
funny.
would be so funny, dude.
Honestly,
It would be so funny.
honestly, I don't think it would fuck me
I
up.
would feel so bad. I mean, it would like destroy your life.
I don't
But
think
the
it would.
idea-
God
just-
damn it, dude. That
It
would
was
be
just
so
fucking horny
funny.
ass Tim sucking your dick. That
Why,
fat,
dude?
ugly motherfucker bobbing up and down on your cock.
Right. So what does Adam
Wrestling
Friedland
you?
do? He just loafs around all day.
Oh God!
What are his
damn.
normal stops? Why
You
does he?
passed
Why
out.
does he like me? He doesn't like you, Nick.
No.
No, he wants a
You have,
little,
like,
he wants a little
muscles and
twink.
stuff.
Because he respects Nick professionally.
Yeah.
He sees you as an object and doesn't, because he doesn't think you're an equal.
He doesn't
comedically.
respect me.
Yeah. I mean, obviously. So he just wants to fuck you and use you up like a little fuck toy.
But that's not like that's not what sexual attraction is. Like it's like, if you can
on a
you
very
can
shallow
only
level,
disrespect someone to want to fuck them.
well, gay people don't have morality. You
Oh
forget.
yeah, that's true.
So to them, the second they have any positive feeling towards you, they don't want to have sex with you, or they do also. I don't know. There's no way to really tell with them. They don't have.
Honestly, if Tim did that to me and you guys did that to me, I'd be ticked. I'd be ticked.
Would you be miffed?
I'd be annoyed.
Would you be like, what the heck, you mother frickers?
Yeah, I would be like, that would be such a...
What level of Tim raping you would you be okay with?
What do you mean Tim... Like, none.
Like you're, how about this? You're asleep and he kisses your cock for like 15
I wouldn't really care.
If you're asleep and he sucks you off, would you really care?
No, not really. I mean, like, if I didn't know...
Nah, but we show you the video and we laugh.
Yeah, I would be annoyed.
You see me and Nick laughing really hard at a video.
I would be
like,
annoyed.
what are you guys watching? And it's a video from 6 months ago of you getting sucked off by Tim while you're sleeping. And you're like, what the fuck is this?
That would be annoying.
You just see us smiling bigger than we ever have in our lives.
I mean, honestly, if my girlfriend was cool with it, I'd be fine.
She would totally be cool.
You wouldn't be fine, dude. You'd have to go to therapy if that happened.
If I got raped, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure I'd have to go.
What
to
if we
therapy.
text Dasha and ask her if we can set that up?
What if you found out
She
Dasha
would
set
not
it
want
up?
me to do it.
What if that was
Can
our
we ask
birthday
her, though?
present to Dasha?
It is my birthday coming up. Could that
It's
be my
Dasha's
present?
birthday,
Dasha's
too.
birthday. You want to go to LA for Dasha's birthday?
Yeah, just
I
me
might
and you.
fly out.
I'm going.
Well,
When?
of course you're going, you fucking idiot. It'd be funny if you didn't go and I did.
When are we going?
I think it's next month.
Let's set up a show.
You don't even know.
She's doing a roast for herself.
Let's set up a show and do it.
In LA? Yeah, I'm done. Especially if
okay.
we're doing Caroline's before that.
Well, I don't know if
We
we're
don't
doing.
know
I don't know.
Sorry,
Keep your
sorry.
fucking goddamn mouth shut. Jesus Christ, dude.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
This show is about you lying and getting raped. It's not about ruining business development.
Just fucking ass.
I was there.
Whatever, man.
I was there, and I'll suck Tim's dick to prove it.
Yeah, that would be like a good like Jimmy Stewart movie.
What?
Oh, yeah, I was there. I can prove it. Well, bring that large queer fellow over here, and I'll show you one way or the other. I was there. I'll let him finish in my mouth and ass. My name isn't Adam Friedland.
I would love to sound that way.
You can just say it. Just do it. Just do the voice.
Just do it like this.
All right.
I
Well,
can't really do it.
that'll probably do it for today.
We have a show. We haven't plugged it at all.
We have Funny Moms on Monday. This is coming out. I guess that's tomorrow. This is coming out, I guess, tonight.
Saturday. No, I guess
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Sunday.
It's coming out Sunday.
Coming out
Today's
So the
Saturday.
22nd, we have a Funny Moms.
We have Funny Moms on Monday, the 22nd. It's our first one of the year. It's going to be a good one. And
Also,
then,
stay tuned to the Patreon. We got some additional content coming pretty soon. I'm almost done. I'm almost ready to pick it back up and start working on it again.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right.
That's a good enough tease.
Yeah, sure.
Well, this is the Patreon app, I guess.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it is. Well, then continue doing what you're doing.
Yes. And if you're stealing it, consider buying it.
Yeah, consider buying it. All right, you guys were fun. Thanks.